Hello and welcome to my new video, and welcome to the second speed build of Halloween season. Today I am building a very special house, at least for me. I built the Byers house from Stranger Things. Now, I am very obsessed with Stranger Things, and I was hooked ever since I watched the first episode, which I actually never thought about because I don't really like that many creepy shows, even though I love true crime. I'm very weird like that. This This show is not only creepy, but also very cute and funny. And my favorite character, of course, is Dustin. And 11, of course. I also love Hopper and Joyce. But Dustin is so adorable and so funny. I mean, how can you not like Dustin? But obviously, you see the most from the Byers house in this series. Because, the first season is about Will. A large amount is about Will's family. And so almost every room is featured in this series, and therefore it's easiest to build this one. And I really want to build the other ones, but I'm afraid that I cannot build the interior of the other houses, only the exterior of the other houses, because we don't really have an insight on so many of the other builds. We know what Mike's room looked like, and Nancy's room, and Dustin's room, but we don't, and the kitchen and stuff like that, but we don't really see the entire house. So maybe I can build the exterior and a little bit of the interior. We'll see what happens. Now, I tried to look up screenshots of the house on Google and build a house according to them, but not all of these pictures are great. A lot of them are grainy and you cannot see very many details. So I tried to kind of find decoration that look old school and that fit in an old build, because obviously this show plays in the 80s. So I tried to make this house look a little bit older than, a modern build or something like that. But I love this old style, so I kind of tried to do that. I also had to decide if I want to build the house according to season 1 or 2 or 3, because I feel like it changed a bit during all of those seasons. It kind of did a combination out of all of them, because I kind of think it looks the cutest like that. And I turned out pretty cute in the end, I feel like. Now, you can see me here experimenting with wallpaper and floors. That's usually the first thing I do in a build like this, where I know which tile and which floor goes where. So I usually do that a lot of the times before I actually build and furnish, because it makes it easier, so you don't have to switch back and forth between like wallpaper and furnishing and stuff like that. I feel like it makes it a lot easier. Now, this build, obviously, like I already told you, is kind of old. And this wallpaper in the living room I never used on any of my builds. I kind of think it's ugly, but it fits so well in the 80s, and it fits so well in an old build like that, and I think it fits perfectly with Stranger Things. Now, I also didn't build the cabinet where Joy sits in with all those lights in her hand talking to Will, and this living room doesn't stay like that, but you will see that later on in the screenshots. I don't think I recorded it. I don't think I recorded me changing it a lot, but it doesn't stay like that much. So yeah. So while I'm building here, I want to just talk about the show a bit. My favorite season has to be the last one. My favorite episode is probably the last episode of the season 3, because, spoiler alert, but maybe not, Dustin is singing Never Ending Story, and Susie, the one and only Susie, do I have to say more? And also Steve and Robin, is that her name? And Dustin are being best friends and investigators, and so cute. And I really like the dynamics between the three of them, but I won't go into detail. I won't spoil anything for you if you've never seen anything and want to see it. But the last episode is so nerve-wracking, but so funny at the same time. I feel like that's the entire show, right? It's nerve-wracking, creepy, but also funny. It has cute elements. I love it so much. Do you love Stranger Things as much as I do? Because I'm very obsessed with it, as you can probably tell. I also have a hoodie which I never have, or I don't own a hoodie from any other TV show or movie other than Harry Potter, of course, because duh, everyone loves Harry Potter, right? At least I do. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for season 4. Thank you, Corona, for pushing it back so far. Oh, by the way, in the living room, there's now a TV that you will see probably in the screenshots at the end. That is pretty old school. It's from Eco Lifestyle. And I didn't even know it existed until I built this house. But then again, I didn't really play with Eco Lifestyle too much. At least I didn't DIY furniture, etc. Even though there are so many cute objects, I should probably experiment with that. Now, I don't know why the Byers have also a dining room if they have a table in the kitchen. Maybe tell me if you're American and you know about the building style. Is it normal to have a dining room and a table in the kitchen? Because maybe it's for formal dining, like when there are parties or something like that. Maybe a birthday, so they can go into the dining room and sit at a larger table with all of the guests. I don't know, but I feel like you either have a kitchen and a dining room, or just a kitchen with a table in it. You know? I don't know. It's very strange to me. Jonathan's room was pretty easy to build. I just threw in his radio and his closet and posters and this green armchair, because he has a green armchair in his room. And I think, you know, the most thing about Jonathan and Will's room are posters. So I didn't really know how to decorate them, but I didn't really know how to decorate them, so I only put a little posters in there. Except in Joyce's room, obviously, but you're gonna see that because I don't think Joyce will have posters on her wall, so I put a few pictures on there. Do we actually see Joyce's room? Yes, right? She sits in her room with all those lamps, right? This is the second speed build of Halloween season, and I'm very excited because I was looking forward to building this. And I do have some speed builds planned for Halloween season already, and I don't know which one I'm actually gonna do and which one I'm actually not gonna do, but let's hope I can build something cute and creepy at the same time. Yeah, so I think something that did very well on the gallery is the graveyard I built once before, but it didn't really do great on my channel. But if you didn't notice, my entire Halloween playlist is linked down below for you to watch. If you want to watch it, click down below. I think it should be the first link in the description. And if you're not interested at all, you don't have to watch it. Don't worry, I won't be mad. But I know Halloween season is my favorite season of the year. You know what the most viewed video on my channel is, with 14,000 views, is still Monster House and Nevercracker, and I don't know why. Are you guys obsessed with the Monster House? Is that something that you guys are obsessed with? Because I mean, I like the movie a lot, but why do so many people watch it? Are those mostly children watching my videos then? Or is it just I'm 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 kind of like baffled. I don't know why this does so well because I only did the exterior of the house and Mr. Nabbercracker. I don't understand. But then again, do I have to understand everything? I don't think so. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about anymore, so I'm just gonna close this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell if you want to see my entire Halloween series and every other video that I post. If not, I'm sorry that you didn't like it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!